Fenter. He'll probably take up pole position. Or not. No, number 2. We're waiting for Kuhn Sneyman. Is Kuhn there?
Well,
Kuhn's not there.
Not there at all. That familiar Honda Fireblade not there, Francois. That means the de facto pole position is the man in gold, AJ Fenter. Great start there from Tristan Pienaar on the back wheel there towards turn 1 now. And where did AJ Fenter filter in? I think he's dropped a 1 position third. There we go. You're quite right, Francois. On to the Joubert straight we run.
Looks like the two 600s are up front. It's Tristan and Slade. Alan John will just bide his time. When he goes down the back straight, he'll light up that Kawasaki, and I can assure you it's going to be quite electrifying. Check out those two 600s get away. Oh, Tristan and Slade. Then they hurdle around there. Looks like Endicott is down in 4 as they make their way up the Tygerberg straight away up towards turn number 4. That's the Sorrel sweep. Then they'll make their way down the back straight. They come out at turn number 4. They go right up onto the curbstone and they get cracking, and it's Tristan Pienaar and Slade van Niekerk. Here comes Alan John. Alan John Fenter up on the inside. And he will go to the front, will AJ Fenter. The man from Lacquer Racing and Volt Markets. He will go to the front and he brings them up, but check the two 600s lying just up behind him, and then it's going to look like it'll be Endicott. Endicott's up on the inside, and Endicott will look to go and move second. Dion Evil's in the mix there as well.
Yeah, as they cross the line, David Endicott broke the timing beam and in third position, but I think he might have moved it right up into second now. Yes, he has, ahead of the 600s. Then Slade van Niekerk going to go look under braking over here. It is going to be Tristan Pienaar right off of him there. Then the likes of Bradley Bodsworth, Mark van den Berg, and then Jason Lineker, third place in the 600s class, but Brad Bodsworth leads the Masters section at the moment. Of course, there's the absentee today. That is Malcolm Rapson.
Yeah, we're going to have to look there at Mark van den Berg. I think van den Berg leads out the Masters. Bodsworth just a normal racer, so he's done in 5. Van den Berg in 6, leading out the Masters. And Mark van den Berg will want to get up a little bit higher. He won't want to stay where he is. So Alan John leading out there with David Endicott in second. It's a little bit of a different makeup this race. The two 600s in there. It's going to be van Niekerk and Pienaar. They come up towards us. Alan John Fenter leads out. It's David Endicott. Slade van Niekerk, Tristan Pienaar, Brad Bodsworth, Mark van den Berg. It's Jason Lineker and Dion Ebel. And then up behind Ebel, it's Quinton Weening, and then it's going to be Frey. Then behind Frey, it's Sean McCrill, Johnny Schwerin. And behind Schwerin, it is Wayne Arendse and Wesley Hendricks.
And that rounds it all off as far as 14 of them are concerned. A 1:14.507 by Alan Jan Venter, the fastest lap of the race. 7/10 of a second between himself and David Endicott. They come through turn 3 now onto the Tygerberg straight. They will then run that beautiful Lacquer Racing gold machine. Is going to go onto the back straight and then power it down towards turn 5. Pertamina Farshon, lovely shots going through there, but look behind them. The third place battle is hotting up. Tristan Pienaar is going to be side by side down the back main and towards Cape Town corner. Pertamina Farshon or turn 5, whichever way you want to put it. He takes that third place away and the lead in the 600 class.
Great attack maneuver coming out of Tristan Pienaar as he leads out over Slade van Niekerk. Can he hold on that one? Alan John doing well. Look at David Endicott in second, really turning the throttle over. Mark van den Berg has got ahead of Brad Bodsworth. I said what, Mark van den Berg. And Mark will get cracking as he chases the back end there of the rest of the motorbikes.
Well, another fastest lap, 1:14.1844. AJ Venter and increasing his gap ahead of David Enticott. Tristan Pienaar, as we've been saying, third place at the moment. Yeah, they break to go here through turn 2 now, but already out of turn 2 goes the gold Kawasaki into turn 3 interceptor corner now, and the gap, like I said, 1.1 seconds between himself and David Enticott. Enticott was virtually on his own in the last race, but Tristan Pienaar, leader of 600, ahead of Slade van der Kerk. Mark van den Berg then in that 5th position with Bradley Bodsworth fighting it out there for the Masters class section in the Superbike section. Meanwhile, I just want to go a little bit further down. The Superbike Challenge is currently being led by Dion Ebel, 3rd place in the Masters class, and that's ahead of Quinton Weening and Gerard Frey.
The two 600s are having a titanic struggle. That's Tristan Pienaar and Slade van der Kerk, lying 3rd and 4th respectively. Alan John Venter leads out here over David Enticott, who's having a fantastic day here on 2nd place, also in a Kawasaki. Then on the Suzuki, Mark van den Berg and Brad Bodsworth. Van den Berg lying there in P5. He'll want to catch those two 600s ahead of him, and he's got lots of time. He's still got 5 laps to go.
Yeah, 5 laps, including the one they're currently on. Alan John Venter leads the way by 1.7 seconds now, and he leans into turn 2 ahead of David Enticott. 1.7 seconds. The gap between Tristan Pienaar and Slade van der Kerk is still nose to tail here. The bright yellow machine ahead of the blue machine there of Slade van der Kerk. They lean into turn 3 interceptor shoes corner and on to the short Tygerberg straight, and then into saddle sweep for yet another occasion on this 5th last lap of the race, and or 5 laps to go, I'll say it like that, but anyway, yeah, they rocket it down now towards turn 5.
Down towards 5 they go. Venter, Enticott, Pienaar and Van der Kerk, and then it's Van den Berg and Bodsworth. Van der Kerk having a look on the outside of Pienaar. He runs a bit high. Pienaar slides up on the inside. Van der Kerk a little bit overzealous, and Pienaar holds the inside line and keeps Slade van der Kerk behind him for 3rd and 4th respectively. I know it's a lie. Slade van der Kerk gets through on the inside.
Yeah, it just shows you another swap around. So Slade van der Kerk leads the way, but right on that back wheel is going to be the Tristan Pienaar machine, and he did briefly lead this race. Is he going to have a stab into turn 2? No, they'll get early on the brakes there and just slide it through quite nicely. You can play the waiting game here, France. With still 4 laps left to go, including the one they're currently on. So he'll go through that corner another 3 times afterwards as they go through the kink, and he'll try it again. No, not for turn 3.
Tristan Pienaar must just bide his time here on Slade van der Kerk if he wants to get through. Not try and do anything heroic, because you show will and the rider can come back at you. He sits there and he can just bide his time and watch him as they make their way through turn 4. Alan John makes his way down towards turn number 5, followed by David Enticott. Here's the two 600s. They're almost side by side going down into Pertamina Fostron. Van der Kerk holding late on the brakes, holds there. And Bodsworth and Van den Berg having their own little tussle for 5 and 6 respectively as Alan John crosses the line. And 1 minute 14s right next to each other is Tristan Pienaar, goes across in 3rd, but Slade van der Kerk dives up into 3rd position once again.
Right across the fairing there of Tristan Pienaar. They come out, look at them go out of turn 1. Now he's going to try it on the outside. No, he won't, into turn 2. So many great passing opportunities. These 600s are magnificent around Killarney. As Francois says, this is a 600 circuit. They're the ones we love to watch going around here, and the youngsters really go all out.
Slade van der Kerk and Tristan Pienaar absolutely entertaining what there is of a crowd here at the moment. Brilliant stuff coming out of these two youngsters into Sorrel sweep. Alan John down the back straight with David Enticott not too far behind him in 2nd place. The two 600s going down there, Slade van der Kerk, Tristan Pienaar up behind them. It's going to be Mark van den Berg and Brad Bodsworth, who are embroiled in their own little battle, having a nice little tussle there for 5 and 6. And Van den Berg is leading out the Masters category at the moment, ahead of Dion Ebel and Sean McCrill.
Yeah, Dion Ebel, Sean McCrill, like you were saying there, Francois. Wayne Orenser and Jonathan Schwerin round off the 5 of them out there. AJ Venter, a 1:14.180, 3.5 seconds between himself and David Enticott. And then once again, Slade van der Kerk just marginally ahead of Tristan Pienaar, 46 thousandths of a second between the two of them. In 3rd and 4th place, the overall battle for the 600 class.
Lovely scrap going on there for that 600 class. At the moment, Alan John exits turn number 2. The two 600s there in Slade ahead of Tristan. But they are so close, they can literally reach out and shake each other's hands. Just slightly up behind them, Mark van der Berg and Brad Bodsworth having a nice little battle. Then it's Jason Lineker, Dion Ebel. Up behind Dion Ebel, it's Quinton Weening. And then a little bit further back, it's Frey and Sean McCrill.
Well, we only have this one and the next one left to go as far as laps are concerned. Slade van Niekerk and Tristan Pienaar are glued to each other. Here we go down the back straight now in the slipstream. It is Tristan Pienaar on the Yamaha challenging the Kawasaki. Is there going to be a move made into Pertamina Fastron turn 5? Which bike gets ahead? I think it might be Tristan Pienaar. I saw the affirmative nod from Francois' head here, and it looks like they'll gun it down towards the line.
Yeah, they come towards the line, and Slade's ahead of Tristan. Slade has got the drive to the line. The Kawasaki just a little bit quicker than the Yamaha now as they make their way out of holes, make their way up towards... Right, into the kick goes Alan John Fenter. He makes his way down towards Interceptor corner. Alan John goes into Interceptor, works his way around and up the Tigerberg Straight. And here comes Alan John taking it up into Sarl Sweep. He's going to take it down the back straight. Alan John Fenter leading out. Second place man, David Enticott, about 3-4 seconds behind him. But the visitor all the way from Gauteng, Alan John Fenter, is going to make it 2 out of 2. You've got a TV.
Well, Alan John comes through now, Francois, as you have been saying, a magnificent victory for the man, the visitor, and the last lap, a 1:14.102. David Enticott, confident ride from him, bike number 78, comes across the line, and just across the line will be Slade van Niekerk by 70 thousandths of a second, or 700ths, if you want to put it that way. Mark van der Berg comes across the line, the winner of the Masters class, ahead of Bradley Bodsworth, second in class, 6th overall, 7th is Jason Lineker, the 600 class third place man. Dion Ebel, the winner of the Superbike Challenge class, ahead of Quinton Weening and Gerrit Frey. That will be the next man coming through, Gerrit Frey. Sean McCrill comes across the line just off of Gerrit Frey. Wayne Aronson, we haven't spoken much about the man on bike number 33 today. He comes through in that 33 bike, of course. That will be Superbike Challenge class 4th place or 3rd place. Jonathan Schwerin comes through 67, and Wesley Hendricks, also Superbike Challenge class runner number 29, will come through in 14th position in this race. Schwerin will be the 4th place man in class, 5th place man in class, 4th place man in class. My mathematics is terrible today, Francois. All the excitement of this magnificent bike racing we've been having here today. Wonderful stuff here. Like I said, Alan John Fenter on the final lap of the race, a 1:14.102. His fastest lap of the race. So he was pushing all the way, and a whole 6 seconds between himself and David Enticott right at the end. But there was nothing compared to what was happening in the 600 class between Slade and Tristan.
Coming up? Oh yeah, there we go. Doing a burnout.
Doing a burnout.
Are you coming up? Carol? Yeah, we can do an interview then. Yes, please. Yes. Definitely.